Hello, good afternoon, Amalio.
Good afternoon.
Thank you for coming again.
Thank to you once more, to you, Ana and Nacho, for your work.
Thank you for being consistent, Amalio. You are all the time writing and having ideas to help Spain, the judicial independence, because we are under risk, and we are happy that you help the Spaniards to write letters to different emails that you will find them at the end of the video. But we are finally, yesterday, as we have read in the newspapers, and even in the European newspapers, the European Commission, the Court of Justice, has said that the unconstitutional Catalonian amnesty law has been made to help the Prime Minister Pedro Sánchez to maintain his power as Prime Minister, and it doesn't help the public society. So it's a small step, but I am for sure that we have obtained this situation thanks to your letters and all the help you are doing to us.
Well, no, it's thank you to a lot of people we are working with, no, and but it's true that we are writing. There are quite 5 years ago to the 3 European institutions, European Commission, the European Parliament, and the European Consejo Europeo, the European Council, no? And of course we denounce month per month the situation in Spain. And finally, as you said, it seems that European institutions begin to understand that we are in a very, very dark moment in our democratic history in Spain, and in a very dangerous moment also, no? And as you said before, of course, the European Court of Justice yesterday has admitted the first denounce of the situation, and the European Commission lawyer has made a very nice work to present the problem about the I say always unconstitutional law of amnesty, even if the constitutional the tribunal in Spain has approved. There are several days, last 26th June, no? But yesterday, as I said, has been very important to understand for all the jurists that the amnesty, it don't keeps the general interest of public, of society, and of course it keeps the interest, the particular interest of a prime minister is a crazy question. Who wants to be prime minister buying 7 corrupted votes to be prime minister, and then the others to make an auto amnesty, knowing that they have their own 7 votes to obtain it. Well, it's some incredible thing who attacks the fundamentals of the rule of law in Europe, and of course the rule of law of Spain, and all the fundamentals science of the what means law, no? And even more, we are also in a big battle in these moments we are speaking, because as you also knows very well, and all Europeans must to know that also, amnesty law, as I told, but also that this government wants to attack directly the independence of the justice in Spain. Is some incredible thing that attacks radically once more our rule of law and our constitution and our basic columns of our democracy, no? And that means to finish with their own independency, and that means to finish with the division of the powers, legislative, executive, and justice, and that means to finish directly with democracy, no? And the government and the prime minister and his justice minister wants absolutely to be very, very speedy. They are working very speedy to obtain that. No? And we need to cut and to denounce. We are denouncing now in this moment. I denounce once more to the European institutions this direct attack to our democracy. That means a direct attack to the European democracy. Even more, it's for that we ask the European institutions, because in the meantime, we are speaking now, there are 1 month, not more, 1 month and a half, even not more, that we are, Europe becomes to know what means also the big corruption this government is involved with. The family of the Prime Minister, the government of the Prime Minister, the party, Socialist Party from the Prime Minister. By the way, he has finished with the Socialist Party in Spain. He has break the history of his own party, and this is necessary to say and denounce also. No? And he has, as I told, he is in a moment that is involved in a incredible corruption, and all the best media groups in Europe and worldwide now are denouncing that. The Times call him Don Teflon. Don Teflon means the same main name of an ancient chief of the mafia in New York. Not more, not less than that. You can imagine. It's all said in this, as I told now. All is understood. I think so. Well, even more. Last 9th July in our parliament, in the session to analyze the corruption, the chief of the opposition asked the Prime Minister what means your family prostitution houses, because it's something that we know, but now it's necessary to say very clearly publicly, and to say all the Spaniards and all the rest of the Europeans, what means that you have lived and you have been benefit with the revenues of the houses of prostitution from the family of your wife. What means that? Is something incredible to understand, and is something that we must understand, all of us, because that breaks absolutely the minimum transparency, the minimum ethical way to understand the politics, even in his high responsibility of Prime Minister. Of course, it breaks absolutely the compliance rules that are essential for Europe, you know. It's for that we ask directly Mrs. von der Leyen, please, once more, to denounce this question directly in a public statement immediately the next days, please, Mrs. von der Leyen, because you have, it's very nice, you have been there several days to denounce the Prime Minister of Hungary, saying that he need to less the LGBT people to have not punitions in their own festival last 2 weeks. Very well. You have made a public statement to say that. We ask you to make a public statement to say much more important, in my own point of view. I am sorry if I am not in the truth. To ask directly in a public statement and denounce our Prime Minister, because he's breaking the rule of law in Spain and in Europe. He's breaking directly the democracy in Europe. You must denounce that and ask him for an immediate demission, and ask him, please, for new elections, free and sure elections. It's a real necessity that we, the Spaniards and then the European people, we ask you, you are our institutions, and I am sorry, but you need to be very, very clear and to be very, very nice to save our rule of law and to save our democracy. Is the question. All of us in the civil society, as I said before, I represent in my name now, I'm speaking in name of 30 institutions of the civil society from the whole country of Spain. And all of you, and Mrs. von der Leyen also, you can now know one thing. We are in the same moment we are speaking now, we are preparing a new manifestation in Santander, in the north of Spain, next 27th July, in a very few days, in the middle of our summer holidays, and in the middle of the moment that never, of course, in a normal process, we never would think about to make a manifestation. It's normal, no? But the thing is very, very, very dangerous in this moment in Spain, and we don't make holidays the civil society. Next 27th in Santander, Mrs. von der Leyen, like that you can see that we are working not only with the best dossiers saying that the amnesty law is out of order, absolutely, saying that it's out of order to attack the independence of the justice in Spain as they are preparing the new law now, the Prime Minister. Not only that, but also we descend to the street and we are going to make a new manifestation in the middle of our holidays. It's for that I ask you and also the rest of institutions in Europe to please to help us immediately. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. You have to listen to us, and thank you, Amalio, again.
Thank you
for your transparency, and we order the same to Europe, because Spanish democracy fails also Europe. Democracy.
Exactly, and also only very few words more, because it's necessary to don't be a lot of minutes here. But saying that you are going to see now the emails of the European institutions, and please, we ask all the Spaniards and rest of Europeans to write the European institutions asking to please to come back the rule of law, who is finishing with our Prime Minister, asking to demand our institutions for help to defend the rule of law and the democracy in Europe. You are going to see finishing this video. Thank you once more. Thanks again.
Okay, thank you for writing, followers. Thank you very much.